Hey Grit family, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be discussing and talking about our trip to South Florida where we looked at 4 different colleges.
In 4 days, plus we have bonus footage from our day at Busch Gardens where we give you 4 hacks on how to get the most out of your experience. And we talk about aura farming.
That we do. Aura farming.
All right, we're doing college visit part 2. Here we go. You ready, Stone?
Yep.
First stop was Gainesville, Florida. Located just an hour and a half southwest of Jacksonville, University of Florida is one of the largest universities in America with over 50,000 students, and it has become increasingly harder to get into with only a 24% acceptance rate. They have a phenomenal medical program and a leading local hospital, Shands, an excellent law school and business programs, and a robust sports environment as part of the SEC. As you can see, they have a big open campus, tons of greenery, lots of green space, and some really neat historic buildings. Like this here, they call the Century Tower, a 157-foot tall tower right there in the middle of campus.
2 things I liked about University of Florida was first the city of Gainesville, and then also their sports environment. I've always been a Gator fan growing up since my mom went to UF. So I really like their football stadium, their basketball arena, and like their whole sports environment's really cool. And just like, I guess the vastness of the campus was a really pretty campus.
We even get to go by and see where Mom lived her freshman year in college.
I'd say some of the buildings were pretty outdated. Like they had a mixture of like buildings that had just been built and then other buildings from like 1950.
They have a great student union that even includes a hotel. The inside of it looks like an indoor mall. Tons of restaurants, foods, shops, great place to just kick back, charge up your iPhone, or even just a great place to come and aura farm. They have a huge bookstore where of course we had to get some merch, including a Gator football, which we'll put to use here in a minute. You can't come to University of Florida without going to check out the swamp. This is where they have over 80,000 fans packed every Saturday during football season. It was funny taking the kids to the swamp because on me and their mom's very first date, she took me to run stadiums, basically going up and down every single section across the entire stadium. She was a college athlete at the time, so I was like, hey, you go one direction, I'll go the other. And since no one was there, we figured, hey, let's go out in the field, use this new football, and everybody gets a touchdown catch. And can never miss a good opportunity to show the kids you still got it. And Stone's got some crazy good speed here too. Just not sure about the dance. Here's the home court of the March Madness men's basketball champions. Plenty of student housing, and we even went by and checked out fraternity and sorority row. Even got to see Mom's old sorority house. And no trip to Gainesville is complete without stopping by to see the 34th Street Wall. It's a 45-year-old school tradition. The boys were glazing some canes, so of course we had to stop by and get some on the way out. And yes, you can get a whole cup of just their special sauce. Next stop, we go 2.5 hours southwest down to Tampa, a beautiful city of about 500,000 people right there on the bay. We stayed at the Hyatt downtown Tampa, which was right within walking distance to the Riverwalk, right across from UTampa, and a lot of great things to do downtown. We found a great spot for dinner called Gen X, a nice throwback for all things great in the 90s, from movies to memorabilia to fun games, and just a really cool vibe overall. From there, we went to the Great Escape Room. It was a really fun theme with throwback games with Nintendo and a lot of other games from the 90s. And if that wasn't enough of a full day, the boys still had to hit the hotel pool. The next morning we got up and went to go tour University of Tampa. UTampa is a beautiful campus right there in the heart of downtown Tampa. It has about 10,000 students, but this past year they had 39,000 applicants and accepted just under 10,000 students.
Two things I liked about University of Tampa was the pool and the gym were really cool. The gym kind of led into the pool. I also really liked the dorms. They were really nice. The one thing I'd say I didn't like about the University of Tampa, they didn't really have any plans on expanding the colleges or expanding the college campus at all, really. It was kind of just like they wanted to stay in that area and not add anything else. And then probably that they didn't have any Greek life houses.
UTampa has one of the best Division II programs in the country, dominating in just about every Division II sport. About 15 minutes north is University of South Florida. USF has over 30,000 students and has a 41% acceptance rate.
Two things I liked about University of South Florida was first the location. So being, 15, 20 minutes away from downtown Tampa and being right next to Busch Gardens was really cool. It was a nice campus as well. And I really liked their athletic facilities. So all their areas for student athletes were really high end.
In my opinion, University of South Florida is a hidden gem. It's a great school with a great reputation. In-state tuition is under $6,500, and they're building a brand new football stadium that's going to be open in 2027. So I feel like this is definitely going to be a school to keep an eye on over the next few years. From there, we were only about 45 minutes away from St. Pete's Beach, so went down there, got in the sand, the ocean, and had dinner right there at Coconut Charlie's. Next stop, Busch Gardens. This leads us to our first park hack. Go the full day, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., or get the quick queue, or both. Bottom line, you get more rides and more reps. Hack number 2, be mindful of your diet. Ideally, eat popcorn or a salted pretzel in the middle of the day, but avoid cheeseburgers, fried chicken tenders, or pizza. It just weighs too heavy on your stomach, and you'll get gassed at 3 o'clock. The Iron Gwazi was super impressive. It's the tallest, fastest, and steepest roller coaster in North America, and it's wooden. Hack number 3, you're in Florida. Between 2 to 4, it's gonna rain. Wait out the rain, and the best part of the day awaits because everybody's gone home, the temperature's cooled off, and there's no lines. This is also a great time to try out those carnival games. The key here, buy the package. When you do it one at a time, you're gonna spend way more than just buying the package, and you're gonna be way more relaxed when you're playing the game, which means you're gonna be more likely to win. More like more stuff for dad to carry. It does make the experience a little bit more awkward when you have to carry around all these big stuffed animals you won. They do kind of get in the way of the ride, but at the same time, you get more swagger walking around the park, let's just say. The next day, we head 2 hours east to University of Central Florida. UCF is one of the largest universities in the entire country with over 60,000 students and a 41% acceptance rate.
So 2 things I liked about UCF, or University of Central Florida, was the its proximity to Orlando was really nice. You know, that has a lot of good opportunities and internships and lots of possibilities. I also liked, you know, how much opportunities and resources there were on campus. Like they had their own bank for the school, and you could check out like iPads and cameras from the library whenever you wanted to, which I thought was pretty cool and pretty helpful. One thing I didn't like about UCF was there's just too many students for me. 70,000's a lot, and I think I'd like to go to a smaller school than that.
Camo, roll over. Good girl.